Hey guys, so this is for I still wanted to do this video for the first time moms, not really for the people that's already parents, because my terminology probably isn't right, or I'm not even gonna say that because sometimes you don't know something I might have went through. It may be something that you didn't go through, so it's a no judging zone, so judge free zone. So yeah. I still just wanted to do the video of my first 24 hours after birth. So this is literally my first 24 hours after birth, and they switched my room, so I'm in a different room now. So after we actually had the baby, we didn't stay in there for, it wasn't even an hour of staying in the room, my initial room, and they switched us over to this room. But that's down the line of what I've been going through. So I was actually they call it false labor. Let me see if I can push you back because it seems like I'm too close or something. They call it false labor. So I was actually in labor. If you really want to be technical, I feel like I was in labor for like 4 days. I was in labor. I was at home for like two days, maybe Thursday, midday. And then Friday, I think my memory is shot, so bear with me, y'all. But Friday, I think Friday night, my boyfriend was like, let's just go up there and let's just see. So, because I always told myself, like, I'm not going to come to the hospital. I'm going to try to just wait it out, because I hate when all my friends had kids. So when my friends would go up to the hospital early, they would at least tell them to come back home, or you will be in labor for like 23 hours. So I was like, the stuff that I could do at home, I'm trying to do as much as I can at home, bounce on the ball, try to dilate more, and just breathe through them contractions and just get, prepared. But it didn't happen that way. So, and I'm just like so firm believer in planning whatever I want to plan. So yeah. So that didn't happen. But I still did that though. I still was like, I was bouncing on the ball earlier that day. Me and my boyfriend was outside and we was exercising. He was exercising, I was bouncing on the ball. And then once I came in the house, I was on the phone with my mom and I was like, she kicking. She just kicking. She busy. And all of a sudden I was like, but this feels different. And it just was like pain, like shock pain. So I just went upstairs and then she was telling me to like walk through them. And it was helping when I was just getting up and trying to walk through them at first, but it started getting real. So I was like, I can't really walk through them no more. So I just started yelling. And if I got a video of him, because he was recording me somewhat, I just was like, like screaming through all the contractions, which really eventually, for me having to go through it for like 4 days straight, I finally realized maybe the last day that doing breathing treatments, and I was looking at this girl's YouTube, Bridget Taylor. I don't know if some of you guys probably have seen it, but if not, make sure y'all look at some of her YouTube, because she's like the best at like stepping you through it and stuff. But she gave you like some breathing techniques, and they are really good. And she'll just tell you how to breathe through your contractions. And so I did that, and I feel like I kept on like telling myself, and the doctors tell you too, even when you come in, it's like they just keep on telling you like, breathe through it. And I'm another person who don't like to drink water, and like I was dehydrated so bad, and I realized how much important water is just with pregnancy. It's like you got to drink 10 times as much as you already have to drink as not being pregnant. So I know it's probably gonna be all over the place, but I still just want to tell y'all everything, and it's a lot, but I'm gonna just tell you whatever I could tell you. But yeah. So that night when we came in to the hospital, I was only 1 centimeter. When I was on the phone with the nurse, I had called my doctor's office, the 24-hour thing, and she was like, what is your contractions? And I was telling her, and he was timing them, and they really were 4 minutes apart. We timed it right. We still didn't even know what we were doing, but how she explained it to us is like, do the time that your contraction come, and then the time that it comes next. So it came and it was 4 minutes apart. So she was like, you guys really need to go up to the hospital. She was like, because when you guys get there, she's in labor. So when we came up here, they was like, the doctor actually looked at us and was like, I thought you was ready to be 5 centimeters. I was ready to go in, do that. And she was excited, but I was only dilated 1 centimeter. So they was like, your contractions are actually 4 minutes apart, but it's still false labor, and you're only 38 weeks. So we actually cannot induce you. And mind you, Sunday, I would have been 39 weeks. So they said that they would take it 39 weeks, they would induce me. So I was like, okay, so what y'all gonna do? So they was telling me, like, we gonna keep you on the monitor, and I'm sorry, y'all. We're gonna keep you on the monitor, and we're gonna try to see how the baby's doing. And Emma was actually doing fine. Nothing was wrong with her. She was doing fine the entire time. Nothing was really wrong with her. It was really just me. They told me that I was dehydrated really bad, and I need to drink massive water, because I'm just gonna keep having really bad pain in the bottom, which is where I was having a lot of pain at. And I was just drinking water. But the entire time when I was drinking water, I was throwing up water. Like, it got so bad to the point where I hadn't ate anything for 24 hours, and I didn't eat anything for 3 days. And I still was scared to eat something after I had her, because I threw up so much. Like, I couldn't drink no liquids really, because I would just throw it back up. And I was kind of getting, frustrated, because I didn't know if I was like, what was she doing? Like, what was she eating off of? But they just kept on telling me, like, she gonna be fine. It's really just you. So I was really weak. So that Saturday, I think, or was it Sunday? No, it had to be Saturday. So I went back home after they had gave me some fluid, and they looked at her and seen that she was fine. They took me and they had sent me home or whatever. I'm sorry. So they was like, you can go home. And I was still weak, really. But they gave me pain medicine. So when I left, I had a little bit of energy in me. So I went home, and my mom was there at that point. And, we were just doing the same thing, really. It was just like a repeated cycle. And my mama couldn't really keep on looking at me like that. My boyfriend kept on telling me, but you know how you just tell them, like, I ain't going back up to the hospital. I don't want to go back to I really didn't want to go back up to the hospital, because they couldn't do nothing for me. And I wasn't dilating. I was in labor, but I wasn't dilating. And they couldn't induce me because it was 38 weeks. So it was just frustrating, and it was uncomfortable. These beds were uncomfortable. I was more comfortable at home. And so my mom was like, that Saturday night, or not even night, it was like that afternoon, probably about 3. My mama said, no, I don't care. Like, put your stuff on. Like, you going up there. I can't keep on seeing you throw up. If you throw up one more time, you haven't ate anything. I can't give you nothing. So they couldn't give me nothing, because I was like, I'm just keep throwing stuff up. And it just was getting real frustrating for all of us, I think, really. And we couldn't do nothing. So I just got in the car and went to the hospital. We went up to the hospital Saturday evening, and they checked me. They told me that no, actually, that Friday when I went, that Thursday and Friday when I went, I hadn't even dilated a centimeter. I think I was like half of a centimeter, and my cervix was closed. When we went up there Saturday, when we went up there Saturday, they said, well, your cervix has opened. So that was plus. And they said you're 1/2 centimeter. So I was like, man, what in the world? This is ridiculous. So I'll be back.
Is saturating her bloodstream, which 99% and 100% is perfect. Here she was just a squalling, wasn't she? Yeah, we finally got her to calm down a little bit and go to sleep, which is good. We want her to sleep good.
So she'll be in here all night.
Yes, she will be in here all night. But you can come and go all night long. We never leave the unit. Somebody's always here, and parents are always can come anytime.
Can you push me up a little bit more? This is me after birth. Still look like I'm about 5 months pregnant. Underneath the pad that they put you in and the drawers they give you in the gown. We just left the binky room, so I gotta clean up myself and get myself together. But yeah, I just want to show y'all how I look after. This is my meal that I wanted after I gave birth. I'm just hungry.